Hello everybody and welcome to my first ever video. Today I'm going to be talking about the newest Wings of Fire book, The Flames of Hope. Before I continue, please make sure to like and subscribe to make my day. Be warned that this video does contain major spoilers for The Flames of Hope, as well as Darkstalker Legends and the rest of Arc 3. I'm splitting this video into 3 parts. Things I like, things I don't really like, and my very favorite part of the book. So first, we're going to go to things I like. As you guys don't know yet, I am a huge Moonblee fan, Moon and Ghibli. So the amount of Moonblee in this book really made me happy, made my inner Moonblee cheer. Now that doesn't mean I'm against winter, but you know, I like it better. And then another thing that I really liked was how everybody got split up. Instead of being one big group, it was then smaller groups in it, so first against the Hive Wings and the Silkwing, and then later with where some of them got split up into the pit. I like how everyone got split up and each group had to get through their thing themselves. And then I also really liked how every time Luna saw something new, someplace new, she was like, how would I make this into a tapestry? It really shows how she wants to be an artist, and how she doesn't just want like the bigger space. Another thing that I really liked was Lizard or Freedom. I'm still thinking of her as Lizard. Excuse me for that, but she's who I drew in for this video. Okay, and then things I didn't really like. I didn't really like how Wasp wasn't mentioned that much. It was like the first 4 books of this arc were all focused on Wasp being the bad guy, and then this one, it was like, oh, by the way, now there's a 5,000-year-old human and Dragonette who are the problems. And I'm like, yeah, but what about Wasp? Another thing I didn't like was how Luna really didn't do that much. The most she did really was cutting the plant at the end, which, yeah, it was the big thing, but she didn't do much other than that. She was mostly just sitting in the mind space for most of the story. Okay, and then another thing I didn't like was how many people or scavengers or humans there were. Because I read this book, I like the series because it's dragon focused. I really like the series because it's focusing on dragons and not too many humans. So I really think that the story would have been better if there had been a lot less humans. And Cottonmouth, you know, he was just kind of an annoying bad guy for me. Like the most generic, stereotypical villain ever. Okay, now my very favorite thing about this story was Dusky. He may be my favorite character of this book for a few reasons. Number one, his story is so sad. Like, I was close to tears whenever it was that a flashback about him and his dad, how he was saying, no, me, Dada. That was so cute. And then how he doesn't have parents, so he has to work. He has to join the construction by himself. And as we've seen with Swordtail, that's like really, really hard work. So, and he's just a tiny little dragon. He doesn't even have his wings yet. Poor baby. Yeah, so that was one of my favorite parts. I also liked how when Luna gave him the silk, the flame silk, he wrapped it around his wrist and made a little bracelet out of it. That was so cute. Now I'm going to go into a few more things, just a few little small things that I wanted to say about this book that aren't really like likes or dislikes. The book really did, the epilogue was kind of, it could have been the last part of the series altogether, or it could have continued. I personally want to see it continued, but with not too many humans, keeping it as dragons, because this story is a dragon story. And then another thing that I wanted to say was that the scorching was not as interesting as I hoped it would be. Everyone's like, the scorching, the scorching, the scorching, and then all it is humans stealing dragon eggs. I know some people think that that's a lot, but yeah. So one last thing, this is definitely my favorite book in the series. I know some people don't like it, and some people don't like Arc 3 in general, but the Arc 3 is definitely my favorite arc, and this is definitely my favorite book. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.